What's up, guys? It's Ray J back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down some huge news that just came out as we have a $600 billion deal to be signed between the US and Saudi Arabia, which is causing the market to push, not to mention more news about China. Just know that I am not a financial planner. So we have, excuse me, Elon Musk, who just came out. He said that we just showed Tesla Optimus robots to Trump and the Prince of Saudi Arabia. So that's some big news that's come out in results of this big deal. So President Trump has been traveling to the Middle East, and it looks like we're looking for a big deal that's just been secured. We're looking for basically a $600 billion deal in investment commitment from Saudi Arabia. That's some big news that's coming out. So what is this deal including? As of right now, this is just based off what reports are showing us. Okay, we have a $600 billion investment commitment from Saudi Arabia. That's some big news as President Trump has visited the kingdom. And we're looking for basically $20 billion in investments into AI data centers and energy infrastructure within the US. We're also looking for a lot more investments into energy solutions, other kinds of turbines, and the list goes on. We're looking for more parts of the deal, which includes more money to be invested into aerospace and defense technology. Energy, we have about a $142 billion defense deal as well that's coming out. So there's a lot of big news coming out so far. That's very, very huge stuff. Elon Musk also said that they've been showing Optimus robots to the Saudi Arabia prince. So this could also incentivize more investments into Tesla, which is pretty big news. So please keep this in mind. This is a massive, massive deal. It also involves AI because now NVIDIA is going to be sending 18,000 of its top AI chips to Saudi Arabia. So this is a big deal. And the market obviously loved this. This is why the market has been pushing quite a bit. Now, there's also been some news that came out from China. Let me just read what I'm seeing. We heard from the China Finance Ministry that China is going to be adjusting its tariff rates on U.S. goods on May 14th, and they're going to be reducing the 34% tariff rate on U.S. goods to now only 10%. So that's a big announcement. It's coming out from China's end as well. We're hearing Chinese officials say this. They also said that they're going to be pausing some of the 24% tariffs for 90 days. So they're going to be pausing some tariffs and simultaneously lowering even more. So that's more good news that's come out. So that's why we saw Tesla and SPY push quite a bit. We saw Tesla test this 325 area. If we break this, we're looking for a bigger push for 330. If we lose 314, we're looking for a dip back down. That's very close to that 315 area. We're still technically range bound unless we break 325, so there's potential nonetheless. But Tesla's fighting some tough resistance. For SPY, we managed to break above 585. I said if this broke, I'm looking for 588 and eventually 590 as my two targets. So the first thing worth mentioning is that we hit this 588 area, came very close to it. And now the next target is going to be in the 590s. If we can break this, so there's potential to go higher. If we lose 585, though, we will turn back down towards 580. We're still looking more bullish nonetheless. The QQQ is looking bullish. We basically have this 515 area acting as resistance, not to mention 517.5 next if that breaks. If we don't hold that, we're looking for a move back down to about 510 if we can't hold above 515. Nonetheless, we're still a bit more bullish with all this chip news and the investments from Saudi Arabia into the USA. We're talking about $600 billion worth, which is big news. For the IWM, I want to see it break 210 to continue. It's still kind of choppy right now, unless we end up losing basically, anything else. So if we end up losing basically 205, we're going to be looking for a bigger move down. But overall, we're still doing well. ES is looking a bit more bullish. We need to hold above 5,900 though. If we could hold above this, we may start going all the way up towards 5,950 or above. So there is upside potential if we hold above this. If it doesn't hold though, we could be dipping back down towards 5,880 or below. On NQ, we're also looking for more upside. I said if we could break 21,000, I'm looking for 21,250 is my target. That's where we're going to right now. The next target is going to be around 21,300 if that breaks. If we lose 21,000, we'll turn back down. But as of right now, we're looking bullish. We're favoring 21,300 plus. Bitcoin's looking quite good. I want to see if we can get back above 105,000. We're still holding up well. Tesla's still in the 320 area. We haven't broken 325. We came close, but so far we're still in this range. Nvidia is looking bullish. We're up 6% after this news that's come out. We're going to be watching to see how well we hold above 130. If it breaks this, I'm looking for an attempt to get to 132.5. I want to see us hold 128. If it doesn't hold, we could be returning to 125. But nonetheless, NVIDIA looks quite bullish, looking to see if it could break 130. Apple looks more bullish, looking for an attempt for essentially 212 or above. If we end up losing 208, we'll turn back down, but we're looking a bit more bullish right now, favoring 212 plus. Coinbase is obviously quite bullish. It actually broke 230. Now we're looking for 250 as our target. It's looking quite good. Amazon broke out with this news involving China and Saudi Arabia. We'll see if we can break 215 to push for 217. As long as we don't lose 206, we're looking good. Meta's looking quite good. We're looking for 660 as our targets. If that breaks, I'm looking for 665. As long as we don't lose 644, we remain more bullish. Microsoft is in the middle. I want to see it break 450 to remain bullish. If we lose 446, we'll turn back down. We're just range bound right now. And Google, so long as we're above 160, we're favoring 162 as we look more bullish. The VIX is still kind of weak here, so give it the time it needs. As far as the market's going, we still look quite strong. So we remain bullish as of right now. There is a bearish divergence developing, but there's no sign of it paying or panning out, basically. So we're still bullish, okay? So I want to be very, very blunt about that. For Tesla, it's also a little bit more bullish looking, but we're in a range right now. We're still technically in a range. We need to break 325 to really turn bullish, to be a lot more bullish. Got to break 325. Although we're somewhat elevated, we're still just range bound on Tesla, so give it the time it needs. And we'll see if we get any other pieces of news. Anyways, I thank you all for listening and peace out.